Hi there. I thought today we would do a draw along with another guinea pig, but something a wee bit different today, because I know that it's hard to get to the shops to get birthday presents and birthday cards and things. So I thought what we could do today is draw a birthday party guinea pig, and you'd be able to do this yourself and make your own birthday cards, or you can give it as a present. So we're going to start off with, it's going to be an upside down piggy, so bear with me to begin with. And we're going to have a big bottom, because guinea pigs have big bottoms, and then it sweeps around like this, like that. Okay. And then this goes up, and we're going to have a little foot here. And remember, you can pause your camera anytime. So this is a foot, and it's all upside down, and we're seeing it from the side, so we don't really see the three. You could have a third toe poking out like that, couldn't you? Now, this one comes up, and we're going to go and just give a couple of little tufts every now and again. Just break up your line with some little tufts, and that helps to show that you've got some fur. I'm going to put the other foot in here, and this other foot's going to be sticking up. And remember, 3 toes on the back feet, like that. Okay, we're going to do something with that foot later. Now, let's see. We have a big tummy coming round, like that. Okay, and here, I might give that a little bit longer. And this little piggy is going to be wearing a party hat. So we're going to draw a triangle there, and the triangle kind of has it's a cone, so it's got like a rounded bit there. Okay, now our piggy's nose, or his face, comes out like that, way out, and round a little nose there. Okay, I'm going to give him a big happy smile, and his little chin, his little bottom lip there, like this, and it goes down like this. I think at this stage it'd be helpful to put the ear in, like a wiggly jelly bean. And then I'm going to also find it helpful to put the string, the elastic from the party hat there. I'm going to have this party hat kind of coming down towards his eye. Do you remember I do my eyes like a bit like a teardrop? And you can do a couple of little tufts of hair coming out, doop, boop, like that. A couple of little tufts there. Now, this arm, we've got to have him, he's going to be using his arms to stand, so got little arms are bigger at the top, and then we've got his fingers, and they're going to be spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, a bit like a star. You know, with a couple of little tufts there. And this one, I think, maybe he's sort of dancing a wee bit, so he's maybe walking on his hands, so this one might be up. Like that. Okay. Now, if we do just a little squiggle like that, and that gives an indication of the ground. Here comes some of the fun parts. You can decorate your hat, your party hat, however you like. I am a big fan of drawing stars on party hats. You could do spots or stripes or just have plain colours. You can put a pom-pom on the top or no pom-pom. Can't decide if I want a pom-pom on. I'll leave it just now. Now, in this foot, I think he's going to be very clever little Piggy, because piggies are very clever little creatures. He's balancing. What do we like the best on our birthdays? Cake. So I've done a little circle there, and then I've done for the cupcake case like this, and then at the top just do a wiggly line to show the cupcake case. And then instead of just doing a round, if you do like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 bumps, okay? And then you just do like half a little line like that, and it kind of just indicates a bit of the like you've got the icing, and then a little jaggy bit there like this, and we've got a candle. Whee! Now, and just do some little lines down from these jaggy bits. Okay, and there's a little bit of a wobble and a little bit of a whee. And on this foot, what I thought we could have, we just do like that, and then do some strings. You guess what we're going to do? 1, 2, 3. Do some balloons. Now, what is useful about doing the balloons is that you can use your balloons and you can draw another balloon like that. But you can you can write numbers if it's somebody's 6th birthday, or you can put a letter for their name if it's like Annabelle. You can do an A, you can do anything, or you could even do some birthday bunting saying happy birthday. Okay, might do some little lines like that. Okay, and this you've got a little twitchy nose maybe. Okay, right, that's him drawn. Should we get on with some colour? Okay, so we've got our Piggy all drawn, and he's looking very smart and very clever balancing his cupcake. I'm going to colour my Piggy in with paint today, but you can use anything you want. You can use pencils, pens, paint, absolutely anything, because this is your drawing, and yeah, there are no rules. Just use whatever you've got in the house, okay? So I get some water on, and I'm going to start by doing this little nose, which is kind of pinky, but I keep it quite pale, and it goes down to here, and you get, oh, I've just remembered something that I've forgotten actually. I'll do it in a minute. So it's little paws, little hands, and has this kind of little pink fingers like that, and then there's feet doing these bits first. And his ears. Now it depends what colour you're doing your guinea pig, but as to what colour ears they have. If they're very dark, they have darker ears, but I think I'm going to make mine orange. Or kind of maybe a yellowy colour. Okay. So I'm going to do some stars. Now it's often it's helpful to so if you do your stars first, if you're using paint, do your stars first and then let them, they can dry, and then you can go and do your do around the stars, because if I go and paint around these stars now, they'll all bleed into each other. So I'm going to use this little bit of yellow on here. I'm going to pop a little bit of darker, so it looks a bit more like a flame. Now what colour balloons should I do? Well, I think all parties should have a nice red balloon, don't you? So try and make it darker towards the bottom. And actually what I should have done is that trick I showed you the other day of wetting. So if I wash my brush and make it all clean now and just have clean water, there, look, it'll do something nice and magical with the colour. And it'll make it look a bit more kind of 3D and special. You can kind of pull the colour round, but keep a bit of it paler at the top, and then it looks a bit more like the light is catching it. And you can kind of put it some darker bits down at the bottom, like this. Shall we have a nice yellow one? I'm doing this quite quickly, but ooh. See, look, it's all bled, but that's okay. We can, do you know why that's okay? Because it can be like this orangey one is reflecting, sorry, the red one is reflecting in the yellow one. So that's actually quite nice. And now before I do that, oopsie, before I do that, the thing I forgot to draw, which I thought would be quite fun, is a little party popper, but a party whizzer, blower. What is it called? You know, the one where you blow it and it kind of goes like that. I thought he might be blowing a beep beep. That's fun. He's having a lovely time, isn't he? Now, what kind of cupcake case do you think we'll have? Do I have a little blue one? And then you can make it a little bit darker at the bottom or in the stripes. And it looks a bit more like it's doing something. Now for the colour on the guinea pig, I'm going to do mine. I'm going to do this where I paint. I use just the water. Do you remember we did this the other day? I'm just using the water and taking them up. I'm leaving a little bit of a space around his eye. And it looks a bit like I'm doing something, not really doing anything. I'm going to make him, he's going to have a little bit of white at his front, but he's going to have some colour coming down here and some nice big colour on his bottom. Looks accentuate the nice bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna get my nice orange and touch it on. See what happens. Sometimes you need to nudge the paint into the creases. Like that. Some more paint on. Oh look, that's doing it nicely. Whee! Put a bit of this arm too. And I feel like he needs maybe to have a bit more up here. So he's going to have like a bit of a stripe across his body. Like so. And sometimes guinea pigs, they've got kind of spotty bits. So you can do some freckles. You can even do some freckles around the face. It's quite nice when you do like odd numbers of freckles and different sizes as well. And I think just to make it a little bit more interesting, I might put a bit of colour in here. Sometimes I like mixing my colours on the paper, so I've just added some nice golden yellow to this. The same colour that I did the stars. It's just making the guinea pig's colour a little bit more interesting, I think. Okay, right, I've still not decided on that other balloon. Shall I make it a nice... what colour shall I make it? Come on, Holly, it shouldn't be that difficult, should it? Should make it nice blue. Not very original, is it? Oh, no, I was just about to say, be careful not to let it run, because this is what happens. But you know what? I quite like it. Because now, what have I got? I've got a purple balloon. So I can make that more purple by adding a bit more of the blue and a bit more of the red. And the key is, when things like this happen, is not to worry and not to panic about it. You can always make it a different colour. Okay, it's not important at all. See, look, I can even add a bit of blue here and it just makes it look like the shadow. Okay. So do not panic. Don't ever panic if something goes wrong when you're painting, because you can always do something to fix it, okay? But what you can't fix is if you rip it up and put it in the bin or scribble all over it. That can't be fixed. So, I think I might put some little stripes on the candle. And what colour should we do the popper thing, the whizzer? Should we do it kind of gold? No. I want my icing on my cake to be pink. To be white. So all I want to add to it is a little bit of shadow. So, and we're going to add this on the guinea pig as well. And so I just get really small amount of It's like a kind of grey or a blue, and I just touch it in, you see? Just to kind of helps give it a bit of shape like that. Then you put it on the plate as well, and on the guinea pig's foot. And then you want to put that shadow a little bit on this foot. Here, you just need to start thinking about what might have a bit of shadow on his tummy. Like this. This is just like the kind of finishing touch to make your guinea pig really look partyish and like he's just that last kind of bit of detail. Oh, I've not coloured his hat in yet, have I? So I need to do that. What colour hat shall I give? Should we do like a kind of turquoise? You can use any colours that you like. If you find doing fiddly stuff tricky, then just do a plain hat. It doesn't have to have stars on it. You just, or you don't even have to give him a hat. I'm just giving a hat because I want him to be extra partyish. Like this. Okay. There we go. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Just going to add a little touch of a darker blue. A little mix in. And up here as well. It just all makes things a little bit. I think I'll give this a blue bit at the bottom. Okay. And we're almost finished. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more of this shadow. And a tiny bit under the nose and a tiny bit there. Not too much. And a bit on the ear, because the ear is kind of wiggly. And if you add a bit of shadow, that helps it to look a bit more wiggly. Yeah. And you can add the shadow, a bit of paint underneath, if you want to. And there you have it. One party piggy. And remember that when you finish your picture, what you need to do is write your name. My name is Holly Surplus. Doop. I hope you enjoyed drawing a party piggy, and I'd love to see pictures. If you pop them on or send email or drop them in a message or just hashtag me or link me into your pictures. That would be great because I love seeing them. It makes me really, really happy. Bye.